Jack, I've got some new intel.
That was quick. You find something about the facility?
No, we're still looking into that. I have another analyst working on it.
Okay, enlighten me.
The Bureau caught up with the arms dealer who supplied the Death Watchers. Apparently he's quite the superstar in some circles.
And I'm sure he isn't talking or cutting any deals, because someone in the government above the Ministry of Justice stepped in and dragged him off before you could so much as offer him a cup of tea.
Yes, that's... How did you know?
Say hello to one of your roots of evil, Amala. Paid for by our very own tax dollars.
What? Are you suggesting that our government is involved in this blood sport?
Sorry, I was being too subtle. I tend to do that sometimes. Look, the president may not know anything as usual, but someone near the top sure as hell does. Maybe they didn't mastermind it, but they're involved. And they're after the same thing the rest of the audience is. Money.
Jack.
Please, don't whine about the government betraying us. The government's just people, Amala. And people don't all share our founding fathers' values. Some, like you, protect us. But some just want to mug us in an alley. That's all it ever was.
Then why leave the games, Jack? If we're all so corrupt up here.
No reason. Guess I just got tired of myself. Tired of killing.
Sorry.
That's okay. You probably don't talk to lowlifes like me much, I'm guessing. You know what they say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Well, some of us never leave the dust. We spend our whole lives in it. So, we done? Because I need to keep moving. The games are up pretty soon, and there's a kill seeker out there in first place who needs to be kicked off the throne. Only way to meet the Death Watchers is to win their game, and I haven't lost one of these yet.
Jack, be careful.
Amala, I have a chainsaw on my arm. I'll be fine.
In a pleasure palace where dreams are made and hearts are broken, every elevator has the potential to take you straight to the top.
On the other hand, stepping through those doors might send you tumbling to hell.
You roll the dice, you take your chance. In Death Watch, the house always wins and the losers always cap out.
Kind of a chicken shit move, if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls, man.
Chicken shit move, if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls, man. Struggle with E-Bomb.
The classic battle of man against beetle.
More like man against downloaded shit in a beetle costume. I guess E-Bomb just didn't roll with the punches. One more enemy to kill, Jack.
You think you can pick up the spare?
Spare what?
Knocking down the last pin standing. It's a bowling metaphor.
Bowling? What, do you live in a trailer?
Yes. You've been to my trailer several times.
You live there? I thought it was a meth lab.
It is a meth lab, but I do live there.
Oh, I get it. Kind of a home office.
Yeah. Kind of a chicken shit move, if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls, Biatch.
Kind of a chicken shit move, if you ask me.
Well, that's how he rolls, Biatch. Fourth floor, men's shoes, ladies' lingerie, and crazy dudes trying to kill you. And Tengu's back to get his ass kicked all over again.
You don't know that that's what he's back for. He might be looking to get shoot in the nuts. Maybe he's a perfect curb stopper.
I haven't considered
Hey, any shot you can get in is valuable. Hey, any shot you can get in is valuable.
Looks like Jack's running out of gas.
Well, I'm not.
If you love what you do, then you never have to work it. Howard, that guy is definitely not working.
One enemy left to kill on this floor, and then a whole bunch more to kill.
That's a lot of killing.
No, it's only one more. Son of a bitch, some bastard kid pushed all the buttons.
And here comes Bull Crocker with a hard-on for a rematch.
You know how they get sperm from a bull?
They extracted from my ex-wife's underwear. Looks like Jack and Big Bull Crocker are looking horns for another power struggle. Oh, Jack wins another power struggle. Yada, yada, yada.
I don't think you heard Jimmy before.
I get paid win, loser, there, Jack. Fart away.
What's being alone in the elevator have to do with it?
Jack, you all right?
Yeah, fine. Ticker's still ticking. Ixnay on the shouting, please.
Jack, so good to hear you're doing well.
Ah, Agent 13.
How'd he get on this channel?
Oh, we roots of evil love to spread our tendrils and mingle where we're not welcome.
So, to what do we owe this intrusion? Selling raffle tickets?
Jack, as a past participant in the games, what do you think of this round?
What do I think?
You know better than any of us what the Death Watchers want, what they value. Tell me what you feel, Jack, in your bones.
It's the blood and circuses all over again, that's all. Gladiators against gladiators. And a crowd eager to see guts spill on the sand. You think there's more to it than that? 'Cause there isn't.
I had hoped we were past the lies, Jack. Surely you understand that a Death Watch game without purpose is nothing more than mindless self-indulgence.
There's a purpose to all this killing?
As I've said before, these games are always held when conflict must be settled with blood. Yet now, even though there is no pressing need, the people's demand for the games is higher than it's ever been. They thirst.
You know, 13, I like this whole purpose thing of yours. It's very zen. It's just kind of hard to believe a word you say when you're making money hand over fist here.
Money is trivial, Jack. I wanted to see things die. Not just people, bigger things, ideas, nations, cultures, gods. Like all the games before. I wanted to see the losers pay with more than just their lives. I wanted to see the winner win more than just money. I wanted to see them win the future, win the promise of power. But these games, they don't deserve the title of Death Watch. This is just watching the world burn.
That's why no games have been held since 2001?
Quite right, Miss Amala.
So you're telling me that the organizers of the current games duped you into thinking they had some grand vision, but that you only found out it was all bullshit entertainment after you cashed your check?
If this is all entertainment, then why are you here, Jack?
To burn this game to the ground.
But Jack, hadn't you heard? The world has already gone mad. There is nothing left to burn. But I digress. Allow me to take my leave. Oh, and Miss Amala, look to Springvale for answers about the Death Watch facility.
Springvale? You mean the Springvale conglomerate?
My name's Leo Falmont. I'm in my residency at Jefferson Central Hospital's ER, or I was, I guess. Thanks again.
So what's your excuse?
What?
Why are you still alive?
Alive?
Springvale. Don't they have a lot of pull in pharmaceuticals? Something about industry consolidation.
So long, Jack. Best of luck.
A mad world, huh? I'll fit right in.
Jack, 13 was right. I checked into the building contracts and real estate records for the facility. Turns out that the signing lawyers were all from the same office, run by none other than Springvale's corporate lawyer.
Good enough for me. What's the Bureau have to say?
Remember last year's presidential elections and those reports of illegal donations made to the Socialist Party? Springvale's stock was hit hard, really hard, and the Bureau thinks they started up the games to recoup losses.
Fucked up, but I understand. Still, that's not enough to go indicting anyone.
Of course not, which is why you have to get into game control and apprehend the men running this. The Bureau's counting on
You think the Ministry of Justice is gonna get their hands dirty weeding your garden for you?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Never mind. No time for chit-chat now, anyway.
Jack has climbed over a mountain of bodies to reach this, the pinnacle of the Death Watch competition. Here in this amazing stadium in front of a bloodthirsty crowd of the city survivors, Jack will face his final foe in a brutal battle for the championship.
There can only be one number one in this fight to the death.
Well, duh. It's a mathematical fact there can only be one number one.
For the last fucking time, nobody sent every map. I blame our schools.
Navy SEALs? Special Ops? Come on, bitch!
This is it, the final match with the final boss on the final stage.
Finally.
This special stage, featuring an incredible panoramic view of the devastated Barragan City, was created to allow the two toughest fuckers left in the game to beat each other senseless.
So get ready for a savage battle between two amazing opponents with lots of broken bones, bloody innings, and maybe even a surprise or two from outside the ring.
Surprise? Really? What is it?
This is classic pin strategy. First soften the slag up with a beating, then brutally fuck her until she's your bitch.
How do you know that?
Prison. That's all I want to say.
Don't stop now.
Looks like Jack's running out of gas.
Well, I'll know.
Jack's really getting his ass handed to him. Never seen a pimp that wasn't fascinated by
Don't stop
cash.
now.
How the hell did they come up with the idea of a happy onion?
Well, believe it or not, Happy Rutabaga, Happy Pufferfish, and Happy Kicking the Nuts with a Steel Toe were all taken.
I don't believe it.
That's because it's
That train's on hand to shut that can.
Jack's got to take a page out of your book and do it by hand.
Are you saying I've logged the sausage too much?
Only if you consider 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, too much.
I live for Lakeview.
Jack's on the roll, winning yet another power struggle.
He's like some kind of crazy ass-kicking machine.
All right.
He's really overheating there. He overheating, you idiot, not overeating. And besides, I'm not fat, I'm husky.
So, is this guy really a bear?
No, as a matter of fact, he's not even black.
Really? He looks like a black guy.
Why does that matter? Why do you have to bring race into it?
I didn't. I just asked if the guy was a real bear.
Racist.
Please, can we get along here? We all have to get along. I mean, we're all stuck here for a while.
The Baron's getting a little wobbly.
And that looks like his humerus sticking out of his arm.
Humorous, huh? I guess it is kind of funny.
I think Jack's pretty much shot his load.
Really? Did he go cuckooish?
Jack's getting dusted out there. I used to smoke dust before a game. Seems to help.
Stay off the drugs, kids.
Like food.
Wow. Quite a sexy lady is attacking Jack but still keeping silence. Is she the strongest?
What the fuck? I really think so. That chainsaw's not right. Jack's gotta go barehanded against the Baron.
Yeah, it's always better.
I said barehanded, you idiot. No wonder your crotch smells like compost.
No wonder your nose is in my crotch.
Jack is deader than disco.
I like disco.
Not surprising, you fucking freak.
At least I'm staying alive. Unlike Jack. That chainsaw can't do shit against that man.
Jack's gonna take a page out of your book and do it by hand.
Are you saying I flogged the sausage too much?
Only if you consider 24 hours a day, 365 days a year too much.
I live for Lincoln.
Man, she's batting Jack like he was a pinata full of whatever it is that hookers like.
You silver-tongued devil, Crease.
I don't think the Baron's gonna be distracted by that. Whoa, look at him go for it. This is it, the final power struggle.
Winner takes all in this one.
Okay. Just want to get up in that. All right.
And now it looks like the Baron's bitch is gonna get some payback.
Who's the bitch now, Baron?
Ooh, when the bat connects with a brain-scrambling hit to the head.
I guess it's goodbye for Matilda. Hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave.
Yeah, some real sweet cheeks on the gal, and she was damn handy with that bat, too. Speaking of which, Jack's got the bat in his hand and murder in his eye.
And the bloodlust is building in the bleachers. Now the choppers are bringing in the Mad Dogs board, and we all know what that means.
A big fucking finish.
Yes, but I think Jack's got a little unfinished business first.
The Baron doesn't even know what planet he's on.
Pretty soon it won't matter. That's right, Baron. What's good for the bitch is good for the bastard.
I wonder how he likes being on the receiving end of a pimp slap.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Time for that big fucking finish you were talking about.
Absolutely. This is what we've all been waiting to see. Jack winds up.
The crowd is going crazy.
He swings.
And connects the center of the dartboard.
And the Baron is history. Howard, this crowd has gone absolutely apeshit.
And who can blame them? These fireworks are a fitting end to an explosive evening of murder and mayhem. Outstanding performance from Jack. What do you think's next for him, Crease?
I don't know, a beer, some beaver, and a big fat sequel.
Speaking of beaver, it's time for us to split. This is Howard Buckshot Holmes
And Crease Creeley
saying thanks to all the players, the viewers, and of course, our sponsor.
And we'll see you in hell.
Congratulations, Jack. Champion once again. At our considerable expense.
Sucks to be you. Maybe you weren't meant to be in the bookie business. You could try something else. Polo, maybe.
It's a thought. So is this. Kill him.
Jack? Jack! Are you okay? Jack? What's going on?
Looks like I'm the one in need of a rescue.
Jack! I'm glad I made it in time. I saw you go into the tower, so I snuck in after you.
You snuck in?
What?
I'll give you credit. You ran a pretty good line of bullshit. But in the end, it smelled exactly like crap. You were the one who set all this up. You and your daddy's company. It's all about publicity, isn't it, Leo? What better way to get the word out about a killer virus than release it on an entire city? Funny coincidence your company makes the vaccine. Why, any self-respecting country would pay whatever you asked if the alternative was annihilation.
I want my lawyer. I've got nothing to say to you.
Not even one little thing? See, I was wondering, why Death Watch? If getting word out about the virus was the goal, why risk an uncontrolled element like the games?
Jack, you're here to arrest me, right? You better hurry or I'm gonna die on you.
Oh, Leo. Poor little Leo. I'm no champion of justice, and I'm certainly not its bitch.
What? You mean you're just using the Bureau? That's a laugh.
Oh, come on, clear your throat and answer my question, douchebag.
My dad wanted the vaccine. That was his.
You just...
It was fun, Jack. That's all. I can have anything. Drugs, women, but the game. Jack, the game. It was the best, Jack.
So that's why you were there. Just had to be in the thick of it, didn't you? Wanted to feel it on your skin.
Now, help me, or I'm gonna...
I don't help people. I kill them.
I hate this part of town. These billboards are a fucking waste of money.
Self-centered credit horse, if you ask me.
I didn't. The game designers are the guys who are in charge of this clusterfuck.
How can you tell which one is the lead programmer?
He's the one not getting laid more than the other programmers. So many nerds, so little time.
They say programmers speak the language of computers because nobody else will speak to them.
I didn't know you were a programmer.
I think my ex-wife slept with all these guys.
I remember that night.
Hey, that guy was in my How to Draw for Slow Learners class.
I didn't have good enough grades to get into that class. I've seen these guys, and they're ugly as sin. Worst models ever.
Modelers, not models, you idiot.
They're still ugly.
The lead animator is the lower intestine of the animation world.
Yep, because he's full of shit.
Animators are the guys who bring the action to life.
I think you mean they're the guys who get no action their whole life.
Yeah, what did I say?
If he's the lead artist, I'd hate to see the morons he leads.
Artists are like a rash. You don't know where they come from, and you don't care, just as long as they go away.
They changed their name to artists when they realized that brain-dead booger eaters wasn't going to fit on their business cards. They only had one guy as the blood effects designer? God, he must have been working 24/7. You know, the interface designers are...
Interface designers? How the hell did you get that job?
I said interface, not in her face.
Don't care. I'm already getting my resume ready.
You know, this is a disappointment after the amazing soundtrack he did for Anal Butt Slugs number 14.
Yeah, I bought the CD for that one.
Sound editing? Jesus, everything sounded like a wet fart.
Sorry, that was me.
Ah, Howard.
I don't know if yelling bang every time something happens qualifies as sound programming.
I don't think story writer is the right title for this guy.
What title would you use?
I don't know, something along the lines of Mercurial Drama Queen Hat.
Works for me.
Hey, look at this. The spell checker gets a credit too. Ken Pontac and Warren Graff, keeping hookers and coke dealers in business since 1989. This guy's storyboards remind me of the work of a famous artist.
A classic or modern artist?
Now, I was thinking of that gorilla at the zoo who makes pictures with his own shit.
This guy's not that good.
He won this job because of the work he did from the back of a matchbook. We could file lead cinematic designer under made-up job titles and just move on. They had to start calling the interns cinematic animators after the intern riots back in July. Jesus, these guys couldn't frame Howard for sex crime.
Wow, they must really suck.
I know.
After everything I've seen, I think the designer should be fired.
All part of their grand design.
which one was the producer?
He showed up that one time with pizza for everybody and asked if everything was okay, and then he left.
I thought that was the pizza delivery guy.
Well, he's both. The director's a lot like my dad. He gets drunk, he yells a lot, he passes out in a pool of his own drool. He's harmless, and people usually just ignore his ramblings.